Good morning, good morning. So today I thought, after I've had a couple of days exploring on my mountain bike, that I would share, I think it's going to be 7 things that I've learned being new to mountain bike, coming from being a roadie. So I thought, yeah, just share some things that have helped and that will hopefully help you if you are either new to mountain biking or going from road to mountain biking. Right, the first thing is something Chris taught me, and that is the pyramid of experience. And that is how he described it to me, is like having like building blocks of doing like simpler stuff first before you go and do harder stuff like this. And so for me, that was doing like a little like hill or something a little bit rocky, and then doing something a little bit more rocky. So it's like, for me, it was like building my confidence. And so I guess it's the same for roading, that you wouldn't pick up a road bike and then go and ride 200, 300k on it. You build up your experience with it. And so yes, build up your like experience pyramid, and then eventually do it like that. Another tip which I found really helpful is using flat pedals and just mountain bike shoes rather than like mountain bike clipped in shoes, because obviously a lot of the time on my road bike I am using clipped in mountain bike pedals, and when I started on my mountain bike I was like, oh, that's fine, I'm used to clipping it out. However, because I'm stopping and starting so much, it's just, I just feel a lot more confident being able to stop rather than having to like unclip. So I would definitely recommend using mountain bike shoes and flat pedals. Also, the reason that I didn't ever want to use flats is because when I've had like, well, just from past experience, like years ago, like the flat pedals that you just get on like cheap bikes, they're just really slippy, and I just used to think that they were like more unsafe, especially if you've got wet feet. But I didn't realise how grippy actual, which ones are these? The Shimano, do you know what the name of them are? I'll put the name up of which pedals I've got, but they're really good, like really grippy, and I'll show you the shoes. I've got Shimano shoes as well. I really love Shimano like cycling shoes. They are my favourites. Does it say on them? I'll show them you up close. PD GR 500s. That's what they are. And like, it's got like little studs. It's really grippy. Alright, the next tip is, I'm still finding this quite hard, and I'm having to consciously tell myself to do it all the time, is looking up. Because there's like obstacles and rocks, like I'm consistently like looking down, almost like trying to be like, oh, I don't want to go on that, I don't want to go on that. But when I look ahead, the bike does just roll over it. Like, I'm not going over anything like particularly technical, so I just need to trust that the bike is going to go over it. And again, this is really hard to do, because again, when you're on a road bike, you're always trying to look out to avoid potholes and obstacles and stuff like that, whereas on a mountain bike, obviously it can take way more, and I'm just trying to remind myself that I'm on a mountain bike and it can roll over a lot, anything pretty much. Right, so the next tip is braking, and I guess it's similar for the road in that if you're going to go around any corners or come up to anything technical, you want to brake before, just so that you stop, like the wheel locking up, and I'm trying to not brake really hard, so I'm just trying to like feather the brake. Is it called feathering still in mountain biking? So like modulating the brakes. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. And also I've learned that not braking all the time is obviously better and it's safer, because I'm like getting over to stuff and then I'm like braking, then it's worse. So I do need to brake less, but when I am braking, yeah, I'm just trying to not do it as much. But there is this technology within Shimano brakes, so that I'm going to ask Chris, because like I don't really understand it. So tell us a little bit about what actually happens, so when I'm on like a long descent or something.
So if you're dragging your brakes, you're heating them all up. So these rotors, they're a sandwich, so it's a mixture of stainless steel and aluminium. It's designed to sort of get rid of the heat, dissipate it, so that they cool much faster. Yeah, so that's it. But a bit of momentum's your friend, so you want to do your braking before you're in a technical feature, and then braking again afterwards.
I'm trying, but I am really bad at it. I'm like, oh, there's something scary, just brake, stop. But yeah, you're right, as soon as you just roll over it, then it's a lot easier. So hopefully I'll be using the brakes a little bit less.
We can't cook breakfast on your rotors just yet.
Next tip is using your body in a different way. So obviously when you're on a road bike, you're pretty much like just in one position. You're either on the hoods, on the drops, out saddle, sat down, whereas mountain biking, I'm slowly learning that you just got to be all over it and like moving all over the place just to kind of take a lot of the shock and a lot of the ground and stuff underneath it. So yeah, it's just using your body more as, I don't know, how would you describe it? Like,
Well, your body's extra suspension.
Using your body as extra suspension. So yeah, just moving way more. That's the idea. Why? I think it's because it's just like, what if I can't push the power over it? Oh, it was so close! I'll do it once more. And the last thing is, it's okay to be a bit shit and you can still have fun, because that's the whole point of this. And I've had the best time. I'm not brilliant at it. I have to stop, I have to walk, I have to push, but I've learned a lot, and it's just all about being outside. And I think this is what I love about it, is that it's taken me places that I would never go on a road bike, obviously, and it's just all about having fun. That's what the whole point of riding bikes is for me anyway. It's meant to be fun. So yeah, just enjoy it and just have lots of little mini victories, like little things that I've done like I've not been able to do, and then I've practiced and done them. So it's, for me as well, it's about having those little victories. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give me your tips as well, especially coming from like road riding to mountain biking. Let me know your tips, and if you are a very good mountain biker, then I would definitely love to hear your tips in the comments. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. And this is the last very quick tip. This is a Moby washer. This is yours is a bigger one than I've got, but basically it plugs into your car, and it's so good at cleaning bikes.
It's really good at cleaning bikes when someone else does it for you.